We finally got a bad guy in the wilderness. Claims to be a master at catching fish. All it takes is a spear to catch and eat the fish. The process is the flow of water. Cook the fish over the fire. I could feel the smell across the screen, and he's going to take on the challenge of catching a crocodile. Oh man, that was a fish for an alligator. Do you think he'll be able to eat crocodile meat? The contestants are sent by the show to the Florida swamp. All kinds of dangerous creatures live here. One of the most famous is the tumbling crocodile. It's also perfect for outdoor barbecues. There are people who want to come and experience it. As soon as Anna entered the replica, she felt mosquitoes everywhere. I learned a lot of wilderness survival skills in the army. I mean, I'm a mother of two, but he hasn't given up on wilderness exploration. She tried to catch the big crocodile alone, and specially went to the farm to strengthen training. I'd love to get a chance to show it on camera. Her partner, Ryan, is also a veteran. Whether it's physical fitness or survival experience, I think I can fit in here perfectly. I've tried to cross several states on foot. He just likes to enjoy the feeling of nature. The only thing I'm worried about is my partner losing it. Soon they begin to unbind themselves. Meet strangers naked. Anna wasn't embarrassed. She just wanted to jump into the challenge. Ryan has no burden either. You can't handle that much once the challenge starts. Face the difficulties with all your heart. The two sides soon entered the swamp to meet. Anna wasn't embarrassed at all and said hello. It made Ryan feel very good. I don't think we'll have any problems working together. After a brief exchange, the two men picked up their equipment. It's not that long after the storm. The water doesn't seem to be dropping. They had to cross the swamp to get to higher altitudes. I'm full of confidence for this challenge. Just came in and saw animal bones. A piece this big must be something big. There's more on this side of the swamp. You can imagine how dangerous the environment is here. Ryan's more worried about snakes. As soon as I said that, I heard the leopard roar. Dude, the show plays with reality. You have to walk as slowly as you can. They don't want to feed them. Gather up whatever you find useful along the way. These are very valuable resources. It's hard to find a dry place. I feel like I'm surrounded by water. I don't know if I'm too nervous. I keep feeling something moving in the water. We need to find a place to shelter while we can. Flooding is definitely a big problem. This is the only place I can go for a spin. Even if the water gets up here, we can still climb trees. After a brief discussion between the two, decided to build the shelter here. Thunder rolled from the sky. It seems that there will be a heavy rain soon. Anna had to hurry to get the fire going. It's protected by the stones. No fire can be put down by mosquitoes and cold. The surrounding plants are dry. The firearm lit up with a click. It didn't take long before it began to rain. Now the leaves can only be covered. Let's hope the roof holds up. It's raining harder and harder. I didn't expect it on my first day. The good news is you don't have to worry about dehydration. Drink as much as you want here. The bad news is that it hasn't stopped raining. The temperature at night is dropping quite a bit. It was so cold that they could only embrace each other. I barely made it to dawn, although the rain did stop. But rising water levels allowed the crocodiles to expand their range. Such a neighbor is really not happy. We have to find a way to get it into our belly. It's too dangerous to go into the water right now. The show's got a pretty good opinion of them. Definitely got the job done. Anna thought she'd have a chance to catch a crocodile. She's been trained to do this. That said, Ryan still felt a little scared. There's more than one crocodile in the water. What if you attract them in the process? I don't agree to catch crocodiles, unless we know there's only one around. I wouldn't have taken the risk otherwise. Maybe when you're really hungry, before they agree to take the risk. What's the point of catching crocodiles now? Might as well grab a snake and eat it. Anna had no idea Ryan was so conservative. She knew she could not be persuaded. I was so angry I had to take it out in the water. Go back to starving. Mosquitoes become active at night. Even if they had a fire, they couldn't drive them away. Just keep flapping. Mosquito bites don't just itch. There may also be fainting spells. I've been stuck with gnats all night. It's impossible to sleep. You don't know how you're going to make it to dawn. Anna has bite marks all over her body. It was the first time she had ever experienced so many mosquitoes. It just drives people crazy. Only use leaves to protect your private parts. Let's hope the mosquitoes don't get back in. Ren's planning to build some weapons for hunting. I hope I can get something to eat. Actually, it's better to catch crocodiles. You can see it anywhere near the river. Ryan's more afraid of them lurking in the water. You can't walk away from a bite. Look for fish in the shallower areas. Ren sees the right moment to go for it. Oh man, that's a fish to eat. Does anyone know the name of this fish? Anyway, why don't we just take it back? This made Anna very happy. I didn't know this fork could catch fish. It's the first time she's seen anything like this. It felt very peculiar. I wonder how it tastes when roasted. The two of them will cook this up immediately. The meat is even more delicious than expected. Fish eyes contain a lot of salt. It's a very important resource for survival in the wild. It tastes like salt water. Everyone ate it quite happily. In the next few days, they have acclimated. It's just that every now and then it rains so hard. Basically sleeping in the shelter. The rain lasted till the 9th day. Ryan's really hungry right now. He hoped there was still food to be caught in the water. There's just a lot of water up here. Worried about alligators sneaking around. Anna thinks everything's good here. It's just that mosquitoes are really annoying. She will weave a mat to cover it today. A little less mosquitoes. A little. Ryan found some food to eat again. A snake this big is enough to fill your stomach. I'm glad I didn't walk right by. Or we bury them in the ground right there. Took the spear and poked it straight through. Call Anna and get the knife now. It's only safe to cut off the snake's head. Anna came over as soon as she heard. I didn't expect Ryan to be so powerful. I got food to fill my stomach. Keep at this pace. How hard is it to make it through 21 days? It feels like there's something in there. Clean this up right now. It's even more dramatic than I thought. These eggs will feed them for the day. The snake skin can be used as a protective cover. The next thing is to bake them and fill them up. They've never eaten a snake egg in their whole lives. I think it's like an egg. They put the eggs into the shells. After a period of heating, immediately put it in your mouth and taste it carefully. This is so much better than eggs. And so the challenge continued on the 12th day. Crocodiles are alive in the swamp. They're worried they're going to hit the shelter. I just check in every day. Let's hope the crocodiles stay away. Anna wants to go on a hunting trip. Definitely enough for both of us to see the challenge through. Talk Ryan into taking a risk. Those crocodiles are really not as vicious as you think. Just no matter what she says, Ryan doesn't have a lot of interests. Unless there's a lone alligator. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to go hunting. Or do you want to see what you can eat around here? Crocodiles don't want to deliver food. Walk along the path and have a look. I think there's a crocodile den over here. It's acceptable to dig up some eggs. Too bad I couldn't find it after looking for it. Anna still wants to catch crocodiles. But Ren was adamant. I would never take the initiative to provoke a crocodile. They're not that hungry yet. Even just eating fruit can survive. Anna was very disappointed, surrounded by vegetation. I'm afraid a crocodile will pop out. It is very careful to walk. Anna is still hoping for a crocodile attack. I'm sure Ryan would have faced it with himself. As soon as I said that, a crocodile swam by. It made them very excited. Anna is afraid to move now. Even so, Ryan has no intention of going hunting. Anna did not give up persuasion. She thought Ryan's fear of crocodiles was too great. Hopefully, I can overcome this challenge before it's over. Mr. Lane said he was not afraid. I just don't want to take too many chances. Anna wants Ryan to come forward. Can you watch yourself go hunting? Ryan really didn't want to keep talking. Turned around and walked away without a second thought. Anna doesn't know why this is happening. Isn't that why you're here? To challenge yourself. Ryan's letting himself down like this. The team atmosphere was getting pretty awkward. The challenge is now on day 13. Anna is desperate to prove herself by hunting crocodiles. Or that alligator training class is a waste of time. Ryan wasn't swayed by Anna's attitude. Anna is starving. I hope Ryan brings back some alligator meat. He didn't want it to be awkward. If I ever find myself alone, before I even think about going hunting, what's Anna going to have to say when he talks? So another day passed. The bellies have indeed begun to rumble. I really need some crocodile meat. How about Ryan still wants to see the fish? He really doesn't want to catch crocodiles if he can help it. There's a fish coming this way. Now aim and throw the spear. The movement was all in one go. Easy enough to say, I caught a fish. That's why Anna wants him to catch alligators. It's good to have meat anyway, Anna was very grateful to him for the food. I feel so refreshed. It's just the nighttime conditions are just not good. It's not comfortable to lie on it. And the gnats kept digging into him. I barely made it to day 15. Things are not looking good with Anna. I don't know if it's the fish or the mosquitoes. It felt like it was awful. Ren was very worried about that. I ate that fish myself, but there's no problem at all. Anna's throwing up again. It feels like the stomach's been whipped. If things keep getting worse, I'm afraid we'll have to go to the hospital for injections. Day 16 of the challenge. Ryan doesn't see his partner getting any better, does he? Anna felt like her stomach was going to burst. She didn't expect the challenge to be so difficult. If only I could eat a crocodile before I left. Dude, so the alligator has to eat it. There was nothing to do but call the doctor. A brief inspection found nothing wrong. What if it's some kind of malaria? Can only be taken to the hospital for detailed examination. After some discussion, Anna decided to withdraw from the challenge. Unfortunately, no crocodiles have been hunted here. Ryan thinks he might be infected too. We're going to need more antibiotics. So Anna was taken to the hospital for treatment. The Ren challenge must go on. It's a lot of pressure to be on your own. The challenge continued on day 18. Ryan's had a good rest. He knitted a basket of his own. This is where you go to collect. Let's catch some fish as usual. Unfortunately, today's luck is not so good. Not a fish in sight. I'm really hungry. Can we just see what's going on with the crocodiles? To ensure their own safety, Ryan built a noose to catch the gators. This length on its own that is very safe. You don't have to worry about getting bitten. There was a splash nearby. I was pretty nervous. I've caught crocodiles before, but now it's all about the equipment. I feel that is a little panic. The photographer didn't dare get too close. Ren's side has come to the side. Put the noose in his mouth. Soon the crocodile is pinned down and unable to escape. Now all you have to do is stick the knife in your head. I didn't think the crocodile had the strength to break free. Ren had to rush in and grab it. Picking up a machete is a blast. The crocodile was caught without incident. It turns out Ryan really isn't afraid of Russian. I just didn't need it at the time. Now you can enjoy the crocodile. Just take care of the meat. It can't be wasted because it rains. Ryan's got the grill framed. Get it all done before it rains. Now he can eat the crocodile meat first. It smells so good. Ryan doesn't even know how to describe it, does he? If only Anna could eat it. Before you know it, it's the last day. I made a sign for the shelter before I left. I hope the people in the back can see it. Crocodile meat that was very successful. Not just on the go. You can take some home and enjoy it. According to the map, he's going across the swamp. It's crocodile territory around here. Could be attacked at any moment. Evacuation is not complete until we reach the prairie. It's a long way to go though, but I am confident that I can complete the challenge. This side of the swamp does not dare to go too fast. If you step on an alligator, it's all over. The worst thing is to run into a big crocodile like this. There's no way but to go around here. I didn't see any crocodiles back there, did I? Ren didn't relax either. Keep looking around for something. He doesn't want to end up on that last stretch. The neighborhood looks pretty much the same if you can't figure out the direction. It's really easy to get lost here. Luckily, I've always had a good sense of direction. Soon we're in the swamp prairie area. Saw the showboat coming in. I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. The only regret about this challenge. Can't do it with Anna. I kept some alligator meat for myself. Let her taste it then. I wonder who else will challenge it next. Let's wait and see.